What does an AIP grocery haul look like? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to Adamimmune. So the AIP grocery haul is doing fairly well, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll just kind of make that a series here, a special segment that I can do not every week, because I want to do tip videos and all kinds of different videos. But I want to do this every so often, and maybe it'll help you guys out. Let me get into it. This time in particular, I spent more than I wanted to, okay? And you guys know I am super cheap. I just hate spending money, okay? So when it comes to groceries, I always keep it under $50 a week. I've only got like, 6 items, and I spent $25. Shut the green screen off, because most of these foods are green and you're not going to be able to see them. We found out in the last video that it turns vegetables into ghosts, so yeah. Alright, now that we got that covered, let's start out with celery. I bought these stalks. I just bought the ready-made ones. It's kind of nice because I like AIP convenience foods, and this is kind of what I consider that. Obviously not TV dinners or anything like that, but it has the bottoms and the tops already cut off, and I don't eat those, so kind of nice. The celery sticks were $2.24. It's a little over a pound, 1.25. So yeah, that's probably twice as much as I could have spent if I had just bought the regular ones and cut it up myself. But honestly, it might have been not too bad, because I would have been cutting off half of those anyway. So I don't know, maybe it's not so good of a, I don't know, you tell me, let me know what you think. The next item that I bought was a can of 100% pumpkin, and this is just pumpkin, obviously no additives on the AIP diet. And I could have bought organic with this too, but I'm pretty sure this is on the Clean 15 diet, or Clean 15 foods that you don't have to buy organic. It won't really make much of a difference. And if you think about it, pumpkin's got that thick rind that we don't eat anyway. That makes a lot of sense. What do I use this for? Well, I like these in my keto muffins. It's got some carbs in it. It's got about 10 carbs for a serving, which is a half a cup. But if you take out fiber, that's 7. And honestly, I'm not using half a cup. I'm using like a tablespoon. So maybe you're getting 3 or 4 grams, maybe tops, probably not even that. And it just gives that muffin what it needs. I put a little cinnamon, some olive oil, maybe sea salt, some coconut flour, and you got a pretty good dessert. You could do honey, you could do maple syrup, you could cut up some dates, but you got to be careful with these items because they are high carb and they're not going to be good for everyone, okay? High sugar foods like that, you just got to be careful. And I know I've got to be careful because it's got that, what's that word? Hyper palatable? That's it. Hyperpalatability. I'll talk about that soon. The next food is organic grass-fed beef. I get this all the time. You guys know. This is what I buy every single time. It's from Market Side Butcher. I get it for $5.46 a pound. Yes, that is expensive, but it's got all the nutrients in it. It's got, it's 85%. I wish it was lower, but I've talked about this several times. You're always going to see this in these videos, okay? Always, obviously, got my meat, and no, that is not going to last me more than a couple days. Probably not even more than 24 hours, so I will have to get some more. Again, that's why I didn't like spending $25, but some of these foods will last me through the week or even more, especially this one. Here's this next one. Organic from Great Value. First cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. And this is my favorite because it's, well, let me look at the price. It's like $11.48. So considering that you're getting 51 fluid ounces, 1 quart, and 1 pint, it's 1.5 liters. I want to say it's going to last me a month, but honestly, the last time I bought it, it lasted me 2 weeks. But I was eating salad every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. When you're doing that, you go through olive oil because I don't eat regular dressing, right? Olive oil, sea salt, maybe a little bit of squirt of lemon juice. Pretty simple. Back to basics. This one is the steamable bagged veg kale style. I am not a huge fan of kale, as you guys may remember, but I like to rotate my foods, so I try not to eat spinach every single day I like to get a little variation. You know, there's a little bit of differences with these, with vitamins and nutrients. A little bit. I want to say this is more nutrient dense than spinach, I think. Kale is probably one of the most nutrient dense leafy vegetables that there are, and I don't recommend eating a whole bunch of it. It's pretty thick. Like it can be hard to digest if you're eating a lot of it, but it gets a little bit easier if it's steamed. So there you go. The last vegetable, well, it is a vegetable. Last item is organic spring mix from Market Side again. I get a lot of my items from Market Side. That's Walmart brand, I guess. It's a mix of baby lettuce, baby greens, and radicchio. Yeah, it's good. And, you know, I like this because this lasts me a week. I mean, you can't tell, but this is huge, right? Look at my head. It's pretty massive. So this is just a pound. Now, you're probably wondering, you've heard me say I eat 3 to 7 pounds a week of spinach. Well, when I get these, I don't do that. I just go through maybe one of these a week because, you know, it's hard to eat a lot of spinach when it's not condensed. And when you say I were to take this and I were to cook this down in my pan, this would become like, you know, like a ball or something. I mean, this would become nothing, right? So eating a lot of spinach is really easy when it's steamed, but when it's raw, not possible. I mean, I guess I could, but it wouldn't be fun, would it? This has been my new series on AIP grocery hauls. Yes, it is keto, mostly whole as well. I don't know, I guess you can't really call this whole, but it's just 100% pumpkin, so I don't know. I'm not really the whole connoisseur. I don't know I'm not the expert on that, I guess I should say. But to me, this is pretty good. This is pretty clean, right? It doesn't get much cleaner than this. And yes, I do eat like this every single day. So these things, maybe I'll add just a little bit of sea salt and that'll be about it. And that's how I heal. I heal with foods. I'm not saying these foods are gonna heal you. What I'm saying is not eating certain foods will. But also you do need the nutrients in these to build your body back up as well. So nutrients and then elimination. That's 50-50 to me. It's just as important what you do eat as what you don't. And vice versa. If you enjoyed the video and you like this series, let me know. Drop a like, comment, share. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.